26, boy. You copy?
I'm gonna have to. If
Oh,
everyone else is
God.
copying.
Yeah, nah, we need that first.
EA Sports.
When does it come out?
I hope they make the Dynasty better and the Road to Glory better.
Yes. The Road to Glory is
The Road
ass.
to Glory sucks.
Trash.
Road to Glory sucks, bro.
I got two.
The decision making of the coaches, the way the wear and tear works, like they take you out every play.
I got the stream up.
I see on Discord or Twitch.
Twitch. Let's go, Steve. My headset is dead, so I can't. I'm on Discord on my laptop.
Yeah, I'm about to go. I'm gonna be muted probably, but I'm gonna still be
TCU.
here.
You said what?
I'm gonna be muted, but I'm gonna still be here though.
Oh, you
About to run the wall.
You about to work?
About to go to Wawa and get high.
You go over there to smoke?
Nah. Two separate things. You want to get some coffee first?
That coffee. Like a fresh cup must hit that time of night sometimes.
You know, me, I'll pull up like that bitch from Borderlands, niggas start off and shit.
Coffee.
Who got my coffee? Who got my coffee? Coffee.
She was wild, too.
She would have made us off a nigga for a coffee cup.
Facts.
Not even the cup.
The cup.
You don't got no cups, man?
That's what I'm saying. What cups?
I see the skull shit you talking about.
Yeah, so that means it's good to trap it into to catfish.
Oh, these niggas about to spank me?
Oh,
The Horned Frogs. Hey, yo.
The team I played, I forget who they was, but they was better than my team.
Oh, and you won?
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone, to the farm in Palo Alto, home to the Stanford Cardinal and to legends such as Elway, Luck, and McCaffrey, all of whom went through battles like the one we'll see in this one. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinal, for EA Sports College Football. Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, give on the inside. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
He's got the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Moving away from pressure. He's got it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Running back searching for a hole. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory.
What? He dropped it?
The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Horned. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Makes the grab. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 4th and goal from the 5. The offense is still out there. This epitomizes confidence. Moving out of the pocket. And he will score! Touchdown, Cardinal!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Finds his big tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Dropping back, it's Daniels. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Gets rid of it. Makes a catch past the sticks. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. On the run, fires downfield. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This offense has a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that ball is picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you...
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, then get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to beat.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down into the 17.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll get it to about the 25.
At the 25, and your Stanford Cardinal.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
Man, I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Slings it downfield. Got it past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
The throw. That pass is incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And the offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play, now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this third down play call.
3rd and goal from way back there. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires into the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Looking for more room. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, TCU! You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And now the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And now the running back's got it again. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw again. He fires it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact.
Welcome to Dynasty Mode. Next, it's time to select your rosters. Choose to use the latest EA Sports recommended rosters featuring more than 1,000 additional players, or choose the rosters from our original launch. Now it's time to customize your Dynasty experience. Choose your settings and customize your conferences, complete with unique rules and protected rivals. It's now time to select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up or take over an established contender? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige will be ready to compete for the college football playoff right away, while lower prestige teams provide a greater challenge to build into contenders. The choice is up to you. And now you'll choose to create a coach. Now it's time to choose your coach archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What is the most important thing to you? Acquiring players, maximizing player development, or putting your team in the best position to succeed? Congratulations, it's time to sign your first coaching contract. Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. A first down for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
Finds the tight end. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The Golden Eagles offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Rodemaker. Got his man on the right. He almost picked up the first. A little bit short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. A decision.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? First down for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Handoff to the lone back. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're getting this guy lathered up.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Fires to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
You know this defense was practicing and game planning for this guy in particular. They knew with his speed at receiver, not only would he be catching the football, but they were going to get him involved in the run game as well. That defense looked ready for that play.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Looking for a man. It's Vandergrift. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Didn't have a lot of room to run. And the Golden Eagles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. What a snag by the defense. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Kentucky. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. And that pass picked off. And he's wrapped up after he... Line gets set, first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going to try to get it himself. At the 45 on his way. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
This guy just gives you that. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're bringing heat. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the field, going for it all. And it's knocked away. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. To the air, it's Rodemaker. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. That's why you love veterans. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Simmons. He's all the way down. Threatening.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Going with the counter play here. Got enough space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And a chance, perhaps, to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were